Moving from one controversy to another surrounding the refurbishment of the official residence of the former permanent representative in Geneva. Now, Newsfirst submitted a query to the Office of the Attorney General of Switzerland regarding the matter yesterday. Now, responding to our query, a spokesperson said that the investigation into 10 persons for alleged money laundering, extortion and participation in a criminal organization is still ongoing. Now, to learn more about this matter, we now cross over to Newsfirst Joel Outscoon to the Newsfirst Center. Joel, it's over to you.
Well, thank you, Shine. Now, that's right. The Janata Vimukta Peramuna continues to question as to who granted approval for the payment to be made on the contract to refurbish the official residence of the Sri Lankan permanent representative to Geneva. The JVP challenges the government to conduct a proper investigation into this matter.
This contract is worth 18 million. It is not a small amount. It was worth 119,250 Swiss francs. The Swiss francs is worth more than 140 rupees now. It is about 143. When you make the calculation, it comes to about 18 million. The first payment was made by the 22nd of December 2009. It was made without any security. So this contract has been awarded on the basis of friendship and loyalty. Ture Raja too has confirmed this. Conduct an investigation and tell us who it was that was residing in a house that was under renovation. We have a major suspicion here. The payment has been made to Ture Raja via her husband. We suspect whether they put some paint on the walls and then took 18 million. Who approved this contract? Tell this to the country. On what basis was the contract awarded? Why was it renovated? Tell the country who granted approval for bills like this. Tell the country who approved the payment.
I really find it difficult to believe that during the short period in which he was the chargé, in between my departure and Mrs. Shenuka Sanviratna's incumbency, that Mr. Jauhar would have taken it upon himself to do something quite as large as renovate the official residence of the ambassador and permanent representative to the UN in Geneva. The period in which Mr. Jauhar served as chargé was a relatively short one. I left in the first week of August. I was back in Sri Lanka, and Shenuka took over in the middle of November. So that's really 3 months. So the question that arises is, who gave the instruction to Mr. Jauhar? Somebody must ask him, who gave the instruction, on what authority, on what basis did he decide to renovate the entirety of the official residence? The Foreign Ministry statement says that the approval was granted on the 5th of November of 2009. Who granted that approval? Now, the audit report says that proper procedure was not followed. Now, proper procedure includes a tech evaluation committee which visits the residence and decides that this or that has to be done. There obviously has not been a tech committee. Then on what basis did the Foreign Ministry approve this tender? The Foreign Ministry usually you have to send 3 quotations down to the Foreign Ministry with the backup documentation, and the Foreign Ministry then decides on which tender should be accepted. None of these procedures seem to have been followed. So one wonders, really, what happened, because the outgoing ambassador, namely myself, certainly didn't indicate to Mr. Jauhar that he should renovate the residence. There's a clear security dimension here. So what happened to the report?
On the 21st of October, the Minister of External Affairs, Professor G.L. Peris, issued a statement exonerating the External Affairs Secretary of any wrongdoing, noting that allegations that the contract was provided to a personality involved with the LTTE are baseless. The Minister notes that the Sri Lanka mission in Geneva obtained the services of a company owned by P.T. Ture Raja in Zurich in November 2009 to refurbish the official residence of the permanent representative. The Minister notes that on the 12th of April 2012, the head of Chancery at the mission in Geneva, Yu Jauhar, had made an inquiry from Pierre-Yves Heguenin of the Swiss Federal Intelligence Service regarding the person who was awarded the contract. According to Professor G.L. Paris, Higgonan had responded on the 27th of April 2012 that there was no indication that the individual in question was involved with the LTTE. Newsfirst submitted a query to the Office of the Attorney General of Switzerland regarding the matter yesterday. Responding to our query, Janet Barmer, spokesperson for the Office of the Attorney General of Switzerland, noted that the investigation into 10 persons for alleged money laundering, extortion and participation in a criminal organization is still ongoing. Barmer noted that no further news on this case would be communicated until the indictment in the 2011 case is released.